Welcome back. Healthcare is often reactive, providing treatments after a diagnosis. But what if you could help people avoid chronic illness altogether? Scientists at Scripps Research have developed a breakthrough AI tool that can spot early signs of type 2 diabetes. It can predict it. Joining us now to explain is Giorgio Quer, the director of AI at the Institute and also a joint senior author of the study. So good to see you, Giorgio. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Tell me about how you're using AI to predict if somebody might get type 2 diabetes.
So we are collecting data in the study from 1,000 individuals through all the United States. And we're collecting a lot of data and trying to put all of this together with AI and figure out basically who will develop type 2 diabetes in the near future and who will not. So getting a risk assessment for that.
So who would be interested in having this done to them?
Well, potentially a lot of individuals in the United States who are pre-diabetic, so are at a higher risk of type 2 diabetes. What we study here is for this individual, they may be more similar to a healthy individual or more similar to a type 2 diabetic. And we want to understand basically who is at higher risk and what we can do for them.
So how are you using AI and how is this technology helping you?
So the data that we have is extremely rich. We have data from their genetic to some data from wearables, from their sleep to heart rate to their activity. We also monitor their glucose level continuously over 10 days. So whenever they eat, how their glucose goes up or down in their blood. And putting together all this data, here is we need AI who being able to do this prediction automatically thanks to this technology.
I'm trying to picture it. So you have one of these people in the study. Are they wearing something like on their arm?
No.
Okay.
They are wearing different devices.
Yeah.
So first of all, the study, everybody is at home. They are not in the clinic.
Okay.
We're sending them multiple devices. So there are a smartwatch. This continuous glucose.
A watch?
A watch, yes.
Okay.
A continuous glucose monitor is a device that you wear here. And we're also collecting blood, saliva, and stool samples, all remotely. They send it back by mail, and we can do this prediction for them.
How long does it take for you to determine whether they might get type 2 diabetes?
Oh, well, after we collect the data, this is almost immediate. We just need to put all the data together, and now we have an early algorithm to do this prediction, which we can make better and better,
Wow.
of course, with years.
So, I mean, would this be something that everybody would be interested in having done? I mean, should I be interested in seeing if I'm possibly a candidate for type 2 diabetes?
Potentially, yes. You can learn a lot about yourself, about how you react, for example, to specific food, and really have an understanding of your risk. And then if you're at very low risk, maybe you don't want to do it again for the next 10 years. If you are borderline, maybe you want to try again in 1 year from now and have a better assessment.
What if you do get the results and you were to say to the person, listen, you're at high risk of getting type 2 diabetes. What could they do to prevent themselves from getting it?
So a great question. In that case, there are several interventions you can do, from doing more activity, eating differently, and so on. Of course, they need to consult an MD, their clinicians, and discuss with them what you can actually do there.
So like more exercise and eating healthier, fruits and vegetables, things like that?
An MD, of course, can guide them better at that point. The additional information is that they know that they are at high risk, and so they may be more motivated to do something before they actually have type 2 diabetes.
What's the difference between type 1 diabetes and type 2?
Oh, well, we only deal with type 2 diabetes. Type 1 is something you have from when you are born.
You're born with type 1. You
Yes.
either have it or you don't. Type
Yes.
2, you don't have diabetes, and you might get it later.
Yes, you can get it later in your life, yes.
Right, so there are things that you can do to maybe prevent yourself from getting it.
Exactly. And, knowing your risk would be important to do the right prevention.
Sure. Giorgio Quer from Scripps. Good to see you, Giorgio. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Fascinating. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Still to